Saif, very well played. We'll talk about your innings in a second, but as far as the result goes, very, very valuable 8 points.
Yeah, for sure. I thought we fought very hard. It's tough sort of coming into the day today, but we knew we had to sort of dig deep, and luckily we came away with a good draw there.
Obviously, you batted a long time, second century again, which we'll touch on in a second, but a word about the lower order batters, in particular Lizard Williams, who was in there with you for a long time.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, we just dug in deep, and to come across probably one of the best sides in the country and come out with 8 points, I think shows that the depth that we have as well, and shows the fight that we have.
Go back to the start of the day, 209 for 5, obviously a lead of 127 with all sorts of speculation as to whether 180, 200 might be an interesting game. In the end, of course, you batted Surrey out of the match. What was the thinking at the start of the day? Just bat for as long as you can?
Yeah, well, we just went in with a game plan, just trying to bat, almost take time out of the game, and just put ourselves in a position where we were at the end of the day, and just sort of just bat really, and luckily we were able to do that.
And again, Ricardo Vasconcelos batting really well, and I just wonder whether, obviously he's had to bat down the order in this game because he's keeping, but whether having effectively an opener batting down the order when the second new ball comes on, whether that's actually a bit of a help.
Yeah, well, he's a class player, so he can sort of bat anywhere anyways, but it was nice to see him score a few runs. I think he's been struggling a little bit lately, especially Champa cricket, but it's nice to see him sort of find his feet, and hopefully he can finish on a high for the rest of the season.
And as far as you were concerned, obviously having not played a championship match since the same opposition at the Oval back in May, given a chance to come back in the side, important, I'm sure, from your point of view, to make it count, which you have. Yeah,
for sure. Struggled a little bit with championship cricket. We spoke about it a few games ago. So it was nice to sort of contribute in the way that I did, and hopefully, like I said, the last 2 games now, and try to make a big impact.
I know it's hard to compare different innings, but obviously maiden Championship 100 was here against Sussex last year, 135. I just wonder, given the circumstances and given the opposition and given the fact that it's Division 1, whether today's was perhaps even more special.
Yeah, like I said, they're arguably the best sort of side in the country, and some of the best bowlers in the country, and that will be very special to me. And sort of, yeah, that's got nothing more to say than that. So,
any word back from the family yet? I know they're always following your fortunes, and occasionally get a message from them.
I think I'll have a nice long phone call with my dad later on today on the drive back home. But no, it was a very nice feeling, and hopefully I can contribute to more. So
2 games to go, Taunton and then Essex here. There's all sorts of calculations going on as to how many points Northamptonshire need to be absolutely safe. It may be 9 if Somerset Warwickshire ends in a draw. Presumably it's just a question to get as many points as possible and try and finish the season on a high note. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I mean, we've been playing some good cricket. The boys have done very well to be in the position that we are in. Just last two games that we can really push, and hopefully we can come away with good results.